didn't really know myself in that way.
You'd never stopped to...
No,
Yeah.
I'd been going all the time, my whole life since I was probably about 12, 13. And yeah, it was like taking a good long hard look at yourself and not really enjoying
what you
come up with. Yeah. So it was just a lot of time where my mood, I didn't have the distractions anymore, the work and the noise. I just had quiet, and my mood just went down. Week after week, it just started going down. And that's when things got quite frightening for me, because I'd never let myself feel in that way.
And that's often the place where something new can happen.
Yeah.
But initially, all we experience is all the losses and all the kind of no longer being able to define yourself in that way, and having all of these physical symptoms that are happening as well.
Yeah.
So how did that then shift into something where it was the beginning, as opposed to a kind of constant losing of things?
Yeah.
How did that become the beginning of a path to recovery?
Yeah, well, I sort of had to go a bit worse before I kind of came out. So the story gets worse. But it was more, I kind of allowed myself to go into it, actually. I think I did. I kind of gave up for a while. And there was a lot of stuff I was Googling at the time about ME and chronic fatigue, and it was just depressing me.
Right.
So I decided I wasn't going to look at anything anymore at all. It was almost like I'd given up on something. One afternoon, I think, I was feeling particularly bad, and I had a thought that it was kind of a repetitive thought, but it was like, what is the point in me? Why am I actually here? Because I'm not doing anything. There's nothing I'm doing in the day other than getting up and maybe crawling to the kitchen. I'm not even being a good parent here. My daughter was a bit older, and she was going to school and stuff, and I was doing the basics. Right. But I wasn't. There were some days I couldn't really talk because I was so exhausted. So I questioned, why am I here? Is there any point? And I did have those thoughts where I contemplated, should I just check out? Should I just end it and just, But something happens. As soon as I had that thought, and it's the lowest I ever reached, something kicked in. And I don't know whether that was my inner self or something around me, but something kicked in, and it was just like a thought of like, okay, just Google something, just find something, just try. So I ended up Googling ME and blah, 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 and I happened to find this clinic. Actually, it was really just kind of out of the blue.
You mean this clinic?
This clinic. The Optimum Health Clinic. Is it the one around the corner, actually? It's a lot better.
No. You're free to say what you want.
It was the Optimum Health Clinic. And funny enough, I'd never found it before, which is really, because since I've looked, I found it a lot, but it was a weird timing thing, I think, for me. I always think you find things at the right time, you hear the right information, you come across the right things at the right time for you. So for me, it was that afternoon I was in despair, and I found your clinic, and it was the first time I realised, okay, people recover.